the rescue operations because the waterlogging increasing in the given area? And second, the kind of explanation here that the government is giving, that the State Water Resources Minister is giving at this point.
Well, yes, the State Water Resource Minister has been just giving excuses. He said that it's an old canal which was built very long time back, and this cannot be a reason for taking action against the engineer because it's a very old canal and it was not built during his tenure. So this is a lame excuse which the minister has been giving, but definitely all fingers are being raised toward the Water Resource Department because today the embankment and the canal was to be inaugurated by the Chief Minister, and yesterday a trial was done, and when water was released from just 5 pumps, the walls of the embankments of the canal could not carry so much of pressure, and that was the reason which led to the embankments being broken. So definitely now questions are being raised on the construction, on the department, whether there was a corruption there, whether there was a loot of public money, because remember the opposition has been targeting and questioning the government and saying that action needs to be taken against the minister and senior officials because this is a sheer case of loot of public money and nothing else. Why was there no checks and balances done when this embankment was to be inaugurated by the Chief Minister? What were the engineers and the senior officials doing? So definitely these are certain questions which the department will have to answer. Now meanwhile, let me tell you that the Water Resource Minister has ordered an inquiry into it, but on the other hand he also says that I cannot take action against my engineers because it's an old canal which was built a long time back. But this is sheer a waste of public money. 389 crores was spent on building this canal and the embankment, and it seems that this money has been just washed away
On what grounds can the Water Resource Minister wash his hands of this? It's a clear sign that the given structure which was in construction for the past 40 years, certain areas of it were not further strengthened with an upgrade of higher quality material perhaps available as well. To what extent can the Water Resources Minister of the state really wash his hands of this tragedy here?
Well, yes, definitely. These are questions which the Water Resource Minister will have to answer. That with the time passing by, what were your engineers doing? What were you doing? Were you not seeing that with the whether the walls that were built or the canal which was built could take so much of pressure of water, that you had built so many water pumps there, and with just five water pumps, water from just 5 water pumps had been allowed inside, and your wall collapses. So these are several questions which the Water Resource Minister will have to answer. Now, did the minister leave it everything to the officials and the contractors there to do whatever they wanted? The minister should reply to these questions, but the minister has been shying away from these questions. Now, if you remember that this is not the first time when the Water Resource Minister or the department has caused embarrassment to the state government and to the Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. Just few months back, when 13 districts were badly affected by floods, the minister came up with an excuse saying that the rats were responsible for the floods because it was the rats who made holes in the embankments, thus leading to collapse of these embankments. So this is nothing new for this minister or this department. Let me tell you that the opposition clearly says, and even officials have been saying, that there is a huge level of corruption going on in the department. The minister should look into it.
To what extent is the water logging there in the nearby village Kehelgaon? Do villagers need to be evacuated? Help us understand what rescue operations have been pressed into action now.
Well, yes, yesterday after the embankment breaking, water entered into the city of Kehelgaon, which is around 30 kilometers from Bhagalpur, and even water entered inside the NTPC township in Kehelgaon. Now, meanwhile, the State Disaster Relief Force and the district administration are trying to pump out the water from several areas, but still many areas are underwater. People are facing trouble. That is what we have heard from the district officials of Bhagalpur. The district magistrate, the DDC, and all senior officials are there. Even senior officials of the State Disaster Relief Force are there. They're trying to pump out the waters, but definitely it's a big challenge because remember, water entered into the city, especially in Kehelgaon and villages nearby. Definitely it has caused problems to the people because many parts of the city is still underwater. So definitely these are certain questions which has embarrassed the state government, and even advertisements for this project was published. The Chief Minister's program was decided, everything was decided. The minister was to be there, the senior officials were already present there, and it was only when the trial was taking place, when 5 water pumps were opened and water was allowed inside
and all
the canal.
that the official statement, shockingly Sham, all that the official statement there from the Chief Minister's office says inauguration not possible today because of a technical glitch. Most certainly, it is far more serious than just a technical glitch here. Sham, many thanks for getting us those in.